Alright guys, we're back again, and gals, sorry. As you see, I didn't move on without you. We're going to be going through this journey again together. Let's see, let's get this thing started. Now, back to what we were talking about before. Uh, when it came down to Blizzard having extremist mode, I was thinking, you know, as I've had time to think about this, and like that's what I'm saying, like a difficulty. And it's like the difficulty mode doesn't have to be easy, normal, and hard. That's weird. I get that. It's an MMO. But that's where it's like, okay, do you want to take it seriously? Do you want this to be competitive mode? Or do you want this to be casual mode? That's all I'm asking. Something that if I join a dungeon run, the only reason why I should be kicked out is if I'm being toxic in the party. Or, let's see, they got beast in here, demons, dragons, and mechs. Yeah, we'll go Death Knight. But we can either do what's it? Dungeons. If I'm gonna get kicked out, I'm gonna get kicked out because I'm being toxic in the group. I'm running my mouth. I'm using derogatory statements, so on. If I am a DPS who's running off on my own and doing damage on the whole other side of the field and bringing 5 or 10 enemies in to kill the entire group, like, okay, kick me then.
Fresh opponents.
But
Are you ready?
because I don't run add-ons in my games at all. I don't know if you've noticed. I'm not like other YouTubers. I don't have a list of my deck on the side. I don't have the percentages over here. I don't have what my enemy is capable of. Any of that stuff. I don't do that. I like the game in its natural habitat. You know? Let's do this to be stupid. I don't ever see people do this. Well, at that point, it's like it shouldn't be able to be done like this. I don't want to have to get kicked out of my dungeon. I want to be able to see the cinematics. So I want to play with other people who want to see the cinematics.
I'm rooting for you.
If you want to skip the cinematic because it's been 5 times for you, fine. Skip it. Go ahead and be in there and be waiting. That's fine. Or else have a ready check over here on the side before the cinematic starts. So it's like, does anybody want to see it? Yes. Okay, let them watch the cinematic. It doesn't have to hurt. It gives other people time to equip their stuff that they're going to equip. And so on. Like, there's no reason to be douchey about it. And that's all people are doing, is they're being douche at the end of the day by stopping other people from being able to enjoy the entire game. Again, $15 a month, and I don't even get to play? I'm not going to pay $15 a month. I haven't paid for a subscription for World of Warcraft in about 6 months now. I would love to go back, because I was actually all about the Battle for Azeroth. I thought it looked like fun. Don't get me wrong. Sylvanas dies, I quit. Sylvanas has been my leader since my very first character. Because my very first character was an undead warlock. So, I am not about to lose my war chief, my leader that I was actually supportive of. I feel like she's got a bigger picture that she's doing. I've been pulling for her since the beginning. And that's just not going to change. But, oh God, what are we going to do here? Being stupid, so we're I know that's weird, but it's giving us options of what we're going to play with. If they give us dragon, we'll do that. I want to do a death rattle. I just don't know if we can get away with it, honestly. But, that's where I think that instead of where I've been saying before, don't pander to the YouTubers. And I know at this technically I'm a YouTuber, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a casual. I just happen to be putting a video on YouTube. I'm not going to be coming in here showing you guys the super sneaky tricks to winning every time, and I'm obviously not going to win every time. Heck, the storyline is supposed to be the unlucky duelist, which means you're supposed to be watching me lose. Which you've done every time. I haven't taken first place with you guys. I don't think it ever happened. But, we'll see. And so what I'm saying is, don't keep on giving and giving and giving to the people who are honestly not even paying you a subscription. They're making their money off of gathering gold in the game. They are buying their tokens in the auction house, and they are playing the game basically for free. Your sales are plummeting because of this. Pander to the people who don't have time to go make enough gold to buy that token. Pander to the people who have a job, who goes and buys and puts the tokens for sale in the first place.
How do I attract all these minions?
That's what you need to
2
do. That's
words.
us casuals,
Total
people like me,
chaos.
who is like, I don't want to come in here and get stressed out. I'm stressed out from work as it
I
is.
think you can win
I
this
want to
thing.
play a game that's got a bit of bite to it, but I do not want to, bite into a bone here. I want to actually have fun when I'm doing this, not just get demolished. That's not fun for me. I am not a sub. I am a dom. I want to do the damage. I don't want to take it. I want to be able to build my character up, and one of the biggest problems I'm having too is this level squish.
Good at this.
Like I'm not a big fan of this level squish at all. I haven't been since the time it's been announced. It has actually aggravated me that there's going to be a level squish
I didn't like that
because I find it
Here's
to
a
be
goal for
absolutely
the trouble.
ridiculous. There's going to be a level squish when it's all said and done with. It's in every way it's annoying to me. To the fact that it's like, as I was saying before, Illidan was not as strong as Lich King. He beat him. Uh, Deathwing, by all rights, should be stronger than the Lich King because he was the next expansion, and so on. The Shaw of Anger, or whoever it was in Pandaria. I don't even remember who the final boss was. But basically, we're dealing with every expansion we get a new bad boss. Well, if we just killed the last bad boss and we're fighting a new bad boss, he should be stronger, not the same level. But the level squish is going to be making where all the expansions are the same
I
level.
think you can win this
That's
thing.
kind of annoying. Not to mention the fact that me personally, going through dungeons, I don't get to go through the dungeons. So my only hope at this time was that I get to go and run back through them once I'm strong enough to solo every single dungeon, past and raid. Like, one of my favorite pastimes is to go fight the Lich King. Anyways, like, on board, I got like an hour. Let me go run and fight the Lich King. That's right, an hour. Because as far as I'm concerned, running a raid for 3 weeks is stupid.
Keep up the pressure.
And I'm going to say it, it's stupid.
All the difference.
People who put forth that much effort, I feel like you are dumb. I'm sorry if you don't like that, but that's just how it is. That's how I feel. Hate me if you want to. That's fine. I don't care. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to tell you how it is. And how it is I feel like if I had to go make 30 friends, set my entire life schedule around those 30 online friends so that I can run a raid that takes weeks to accomplish, even days to accomplish,
Oh,
is
I've dealt
stupid.
with a league of evil.
There's so much stuff to do in this game.
But good
You
times.
have alts. You have like multiple classes that you want to run with. Because nobody's running a single character. And if you are, then I mean you're not really getting the most out of this game anyways. There's so much stuff Blizzard has put in here, and that's my thing. Like, why are you making it to where you can't enjoy playing with all these different things and see every possibility that you've given to everybody? If I put that much work into this, I would want to have as much of a scene as possible. I wouldn't want to hide it. Which comes to my next point too. Is one of the other things I was going to say is I know one of the biggest arguments online is the in-game shop. I have seen that. I watch Taliesin and Evitel a lot. Honestly, there's some of my favorites to let me know about what is coming up in World of Warcraft and everything, and what to expect, and some of the spoilers, some of the explanations, the shit show, obviously. They're one of my favorites to watch and everything, but I don't agree with some of the stuff that they say. Specifically, the one thing that I really don't agree with is the in-game shop. I actually love the in-game shop. I actually think that there should be more stuff in the in-game shop.
Nothing scares me.
And I mean, I know that's not a popular thing, and I know that's going to aggravate some people, and I'm sorry that you don't feel the same way about that. And again, I don't care. It's not my problem that you're not happy with it. It's just, to me, it makes more sense to have the in-game shop, but I think that they should give more options in there. I think that for instance, okay, so this is my biggest thing. This has been my biggest seller. I think that if they did this, we wouldn't even have to deal with a lot of the backlash. Heck, we could almost cut the subscription cost down if we could do something with the in-game shop to where more money was made in there. Because the company has to make money. You cannot pay employees if there's no money getting made, right? So why not pander to your customers,
Let's see
the
if
people who
you
have
can
the money,
stay
not
on
the
top.
people who are playing your game for free, but the casuals like me who goes and gets a job and busts their tail so they can pay you the money and only get to play 3 hours a day anyways. Why can't we have something? Why is it the only people who are allowed to actually get anything cool in the game are the guys that live in their mother's basement and dedicates 12 hours a day dying in a seat playing a video game? Like, that's, I understand that you want to have things that are rare and you want to feel like you earn something. That's nice and dandy and all. But I don't believe that it's going to help you make money. And it ain't going to do you no good to make all these amazing things and have all this great story if the game
Look out.
itself goes under in a
Up the
few
pressure.
weeks. Right? So why not work on that? Why not find a way to fix that? And I'm saying, I think one of the best ways to fix that situation, I know I shouldn't have done all that, I should have done that, but I'm searching for a triple to make more room. This is getting rough. Oh, I should have bought that. Anyways, it's too late now. Yeah, there's nothing good. We're gonna do this again. Right now it's holding up, so I mean it's not gonna hold up for too much longer, but we need to do something. But anyways, so yeah, what I'm saying is we need to get, and again, if Blizzard has anybody that could get up with me, I am terrible at typing, so I could, if I was to have one private message me and I could give them a phone number or something, I could contact them, or else private message them and it just they don't care when I get back to them. I'd be happy to go elaborate on any of this stuff because I would love to help you guys make more money and to pick up a fan base that you're not really working with. Because I'm telling you, your casuals are the ones that you're losing every time a new expansion comes out. We jump in here thinking something's different,
You
and
got
it's
this.
not.
You're
It's the
way
same
ahead.
stuff. We're the only people who are getting are the 12-year-olds who don't have a job, who don't have a life outside of playing this video game. So yeah, they get, and those of us who are paying subscriptions and are working and are doing the best we can and are keeping you afloat are getting nothing out of this at the end of the day. And we're the ones that are suffering. We're the ones that are leaving. So then your subscriptions tank. And then you're wondering, well, why can't we keep our customers? Well, you're not keeping your real customers happy. You're only keeping the ones who are doing it for free. And so what I'm proposing is your in-game shop, for instance. Okay, all these mounts that you have created, all the battle pets,
How's it
all
going?
the accessories that you have created and you have made super rare, that you can't even get them no more because they're so rare. Getting rid of him. Uh, we need to make some moves here because we are not accomplishing what we set out for anymore. We're gonna take this, do this. I want this guy right here, and I want him to buff. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna lose some more fights, but again, we're gonna make somebody mad, and ultimately that's our goal. That's our goal, right? Our goal is to make somebody mad. I will eventually buy that, so we're gonna buy these two for sure next turn. The question is, do I sell this? Because I could sell this, put this down instead, and let both of these get buffed, but they're only going to get buffed by these. What are we fighting? 7 Murlocs? They might not have enough health. We'll go for it. We will go for it, guys. Alright, so we're going to do this. We're going to sell these. We're not doing dragons, obviously. We'll sell that or something. But anyways, so you've had Pandora. Pandaria had these little wing cloak things that you could put on either your shoulders or your back. They looked cool. You had to do these dungeon runs to get them. And then whenever Pandora was over and the next expansion came out, you got rid of them. Or it was like a few weeks beforehand, you got rid of them. Well, I just got into the game. I just got my computer fixed. And I didn't get a chance to even try for them. But they're never coming back. But they were so cool. But they're never coming back. But it wouldn't be fair to those who earned them because, you know, they're not unique anymore. But they're not wearing them anyways because they're so old. So what is the problem here? You are withholding them for people who earn them but don't wear them just because they earn them.
Welcome back.
But people who want them because they don't have them cannot get them because it's not fair to those who did earn them. I don't understand where we're getting a miscommunication here, but to me that seems like pretty obvious that there's a problem.
Good tactical choice.
That this should not be going down the way it's going down, but you seem to be having it
I
go
didn't
down
like
like
that one
this.
either.
Like, it
Here's a
should
gold for the
clearly
trophy.
be, at this point, it's time to go back to pandering. Like, it's time to give up on the idea that those things needed to be rare and never seen again. But don't just put them back into the game. I'm in agreement. Keep them out of the game. Put them in the in-game shop. Sell them. You've got like 2 accessories in the in-game shop. Both of them are like a helmet thing. And there's so many cool helmets in the game already. That's not that big a deal. But the capes have been lacking this entire time. Shoulders, also, there's not too many good shoulders. I personally know that there's a lot of stuff. If you put them in the game shop and I'm working, I'm gonna spend my money on the in-game shop and buy these things because I like accessorizing. I like having options for all of my characters. So the Pandarian wings that you had, I love the idea of putting wings on a character, especially after you see the angels in Diablo with their wings. Putting those into this game would be cool as crap, especially when we're going into the Dead World. The Shadowlands, I think, is what you're calling this one. Like, yeah, let's get some angel wings and demon wings up in this place. Hook people up, make it interesting and exciting again. Or don't, pander to the people who are complaining about the shop and torturers that are willing to give you money because people who don't pay don't want to give other people stuff. Well, it's not fair. I put in 27 hours in 2 days. Okay. Well, we can't do that. We have jobs. We have children. We have lives. We have responsibilities.
Doesn't destroy you.
Why am I not allowed to have in a game that I pay for? Because I have a life outside of this, I'm not allowed to have? It's not fair. And that's terrible marketing at the end of the day. To think that that's something that makes sense to people. So, I'm just saying, I understand it seeming like I'm judging and everything like that, and there's a lot of people who's going to be like, no, you just don't get it. It's like, you're right, I don't get it. I don't understand why it makes sense to withhold something so cool when it doesn't have to be withheld. Like, why? What is the point? Like, explain it. Explain it to me. I really need to death rattle this thing, but there's no way I can do it. But we're going to lose either way, right? So should I just sell this? He would have been useful, but it's too late for that. For that I could sell enough, I could put him down and buy him and then buff him twice, but that's not going to happen either. I think I should just sell this to put it on that, because it's literally only 2-3. So max, yeah. There's no way we're going to survive this anyways. We're about to lose. So we're taking 7th or 6th again. One or the other. But let's try to get this out before we lose so there's at least something to look at. The point here is dragon mounts. People love dragon mounts. Any of these mounts, though, that are gone, they've been gone for years. They need to be put into the shop. Like, that's what I'm trying to say here. Make money off of it. Like, we couldn't make it in time. At the end of the day, these people who are like, well, I beat the deadline and I got this. So why is this guy able to just buy it? It's not fair. Okay, well, this guy actually spent real life money, which is what we survive off of at the end of the day. We get our paychecks, we get to feed our families with this. So I'm sorry that you didn't get to have the exclusive one of a kind mount that was a .01 drop. Which brings me to another point I will bring up in my next video, is these drop rates. But in the meantime, any of these things, oh yeah, see 7th place. Any of these things that we're running into that you've taken out of the game, rather than just completely take it out of the game, put it for sale. Things that have been in the game for 10, 12 years now, and people are still not getting it, put it in the shop. As a matter of fact, on the next episode, I have a brilliant idea of how to fix the drop issue and still make money as well. So, in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Unfortunately, like I said, it was a short one, but you know, I told you at the beginning, this is not a winning channel. We're a very unfortunate bad luck channel, and that's all we're gonna deal with, guys. I'm sorry. Get used to it. It's gonna be depressing, but we're gonna get through it together, right? And I'm gonna have these last two channels, or these last two episodes, put up there as messages to Blizzard. But it's still going to be the unlucky duelist because at the end of the day, we are the unlucky duelist. We are playing through this thing to show how bad our RNG is. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next episode. And let me know in comments what you think about what I have to say. We'll see you there. Peace.